Hey, it's Nelson George with another Follow the Sound. I'm over here, what looks like the Standard Hotel, actually. But actually, I'm walking over to this spot here that's kind of covered up. Number 27 here, 27 Cooper Square. And there's actually a little plaque here, if you look over my shoulder. There you go. So why is this covered up building next to a big hotel of interest to Follow the Sound? Well, Archie Shepp, the great jazz musician, lived here for quite a while in the 60s. There's many jazz clubs, as well as the loft jazz scene happened right here, because Cooper Square is right here off the Bowery. But my intention is to talk about literary music, not just music. So in this building for decades, but particularly in the late 50s, early 60s, with a family of writers. Leroi Jones, a poet, playwright. His wife, Hetty Jones, who was also a poet, playwright, and book writer. They had two daughters, Kelly, who's become a really important art curator and historian, and Lisa Jones, who's worked with me at the Village Voice way back in the 80s and 90s. Now, Leroi Jones is probably best known to a lot of people now as Amiri Baraka, because that's the name he changed himself to. But when he was named Leroi Jones, he wrote a book called Blues People, which is one of the seminal texts in terms of understanding and celebrating black music in the United States. Here's 27, get a good view of the thing. It's one of the books that actually had a huge impact on me and made me want to be a music critic way back when I was first read it in the 80s. And more importantly, it was a big influence on Ryan Coogler when he was writing the screenplay for Sinners, which is a film steeped in the blues history and aesthetic to a very high degree. So from this building, this covered up building in the Lower East Side, came ideas, came thoughts, came inspiration that here, the book was published in 63, this is 2025, and yet the impact of the book is still being felt in the culture. So if you haven't read Blues People, and you're someone who purports to care about black culture, black music, American culture, you need to read Blues People. It's Nelson George, Follow the Sound. Catch you later.